Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our show. My name is Sue from eSpeed News Channel, and I will be with you for the session today. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the term cryptocurrencies and blockchain. With this new advanced technology impacting many stakeholders and government sectors, banking sectors, and private sectors, many companies are finding ways to be innovative and introduce new products in the market. With the coronavirus taking the world by storm last year, the medical industry, public, everyone was impacted by this vastly. The demand for washable masks and washable textiles came up in high demand. This has been proven and researched by Yahoo Finance Business Wire. Today we have invited two expertise in this field. From PenAsia, we have with us President and Vice President. President Mr. Jimmy and Vice President Mrs. Charin Pon. So please allow me to welcome you onto this show. Welcome, Mr. Jimmy. Okay, Mr. Jimmy, so can you please introduce us to yourselves and your company, please?
Right, thank you, Sue. I'm Jimmy Ye. I'm the president and the founder of PenAsia. And PenAsia has belong to a group of company called Ye Groups, which we are trying to use blockchain technology in expanding ourselves into European markets with the blockchains. I'm here to introduce you to my Integrity Textile. My Integrity Textile, I am talking about three things: smart textile, sustainable textile, and medical textile. In smart textile means that you can be wiring fabric so that you can be wearing it and measuring your heartbeat, heart pulse while running, while exercise, or even sitting here talking to me. I believe that you are quite nervous about it, so the heart rate will go up to hundreds. But anyway, that's a smart textile. Sustainable textile means that we're using less and less water or zero water in the hope that we will be not the second world largest water consumption industry in the world, which means that I am using a dry dye technology to dye fabrics, which uses zero water in dyeing process. Normally, you use about 1 Mediterranean Sea every 2 years. So what does that mean to the world? It means that if I can save the water, I can have 3 days of water, drinking water for Bangkok citizens, populations here in Thailand, without having to drink from the tap water. The third textile that we are trying to do, and this is the most challenging at the moment, is how to convert textile into the medical wear that everybody can use during the coronavirus and during the new normal that we want to be doing. And that's where I come from.
That sounds interesting. So I understand that you're finding innovative ways to implement the blockchain technology with your product.
Yes.
Could you please explain a bit about this more, please?
Right. With the blockchain technology, I can try to make sure that we can become more transparent and also traceable in the sustainabilities, in the smart textile, and in the medical wear, by making sure that the supply chain can know where the product is and the quality is ours or not, and making sure that this blockchain will give us the ability to create my brand. I call it the 7+.
Wow. So you've been in this field for over 30 years?
Yes.
Okay, so how did you begin? How did your company start off at?
The 7+ come from the word 7, and 7 is when my father moved to Thailand from Taiwan. He came with $7. So the 7th is to honor him, his ability to move from Taiwan to Thailand and to create the family business that we have been created, PenAsia, as part of the Ye family groups of businesses. And this 7 is the purposes that we want to make sure that this 7+ is a brand that we can create it for medical wear, where we uses the dry dye technology, which is also sustainability, and making sure that we leave the least carbon footprint onto this planet with a smart textile.
Wow, that does sound interesting.
Yeah.
So being sustainable and eco-friendly.
Yes.
Okay. So can I know what is your vision and mission in the medical textiles and undergarments and sportswear on the blockchain as well?
In the long term and in the statements that I would like to make sure that everybody knows the 7 brands is because you can actually create a smart textile and you can use the dry dye technology in sustainable to create health and medical wear. Now, let me explain to you further about what brand we have been created, what brand we have worked with, and what brands our product have been used. For example, Adidas in 2008 in the Olympic Games in Beijing, we were there with the technology of digital print directly onto the fabric. In 2012, we have been on the Olympic Games in London with Stella McCartney and all the teams that were zero water dyeing process. And that's what we call the dry dye, which is patented all around the world, in Europe, in America, in China, Russia, Vietnam, and in Southeast Asia. Of course, Thailand is also in there. This technology does give us the ability to know what kind of fabric, how does it protect the wind, the water, absorptions, technical products, which I use that technology in creating what we call the medical wear. And this medical wear in the future, it will become a normal everyday wear that with or without the pandemic, this product will help to protect us from the environment with all the different viruses, with all the different medical care product that we need to put on to our body.
Okay, so I understand that there is a lot of masks available in the market right now as well. What differentiates your product from them?
Like the mask I'm wearing now, which I'm going to try to give it to you. This is the mask that we use to protect. Now, it's said here is antimicrobial, and this said also is 99% proof to protect the bacteria, and it also talk about 20 wash. You can make sure that you can use this at least 20 wash, but as I've been using this copper, like medieval time, when you drink water, people are afraid that the water is contaminated, so they use the copperware to drink the water so that it kills the germs in the water. So let me show you how it works. So here is the mask, is printed with copper. So this copper then purify the air that you breathe through. And this is a design that we designed it purposely so that when you wear it, you can speak and you can breathe within the same time. So let me give you this first, and let me show you how I wear them. So here we go. This is a full cover of my face mask, and it's covered with copper, and it's actually purifying all the air that's coming through, and I can still speak to you and breathe at the same time.
Wow, that is wonderful. It's like you have an air purifier breathing in, so all the toxins as well. So it actually protects you from 2.5 as well?
Yep. This product is actually built for the purposes that, everybody is talk about pandemic, COVID 2019. We have been living in a, work from home. And now the second wave of COVID is just hit us, and we now need to make sure that how we protect ourselves better. So by protecting ourselves means that how do we clean and protect and rewashable so that we can use them again to protect ourselves for the better air purifying. Now, the second part about this mask is actually a 99% proof to help purifying the PM 2.5. So in the air that we breathe in today is a lot of ashes that we're breathing through, and all this is not good for our lung. This is actually protecting and purifying.
Oh, that is definitely good. I will definitely use that myself.
Please do so.
Okay, so moving on, I'd like to know which brands and partners have you had in the past, or are you looking to partner up with?
We have been under the dry dye system and also under our sportswear, our founding businesses. Our core businesses is that we have been working with Adidas, Mizuno, Triumph, Waco, Victoria's Secret, Marks and Spencer, Uniqlo. You mentioned any mega brand that you can think of, we do work with them on the sportswear side. With the technology that we understand how to work with sports people, sometimes you want to have athletic feel and you want to keep dry all the times, or you want to be ventilated. we use those technology to come across to the medical wear. And this is the part that I'm so thrilled and so excited about making it happen, because we know how to apply all these technology onto the medical and for everyday wear for us to protect ourselves in a new normal, so that we hopefully if we need to go outside, not to stay at home at all times, we are still protected.
Yeah, I can imagine everyone would want to stay safe.
Yep.
Okay. So my next question is that do you plan to use your personal brand on the blockchain technology as well? And how do you plan to use this in the public?
Definitely. Blockchain is one of the ways that we can increase our ability to make sure that we are having enough funding system and transparency and traceable. So there's a lot of copy product in the world, and there's a lot of untraceable way of how you become in your supply chain to make sure that all the product that you have been used are equipped and qualified to protect the people who is wearing it. So this is the blockchain that I hope we can get out of this.
Okay. And what is your target group for this?
Our target group will be anybody who wants to protect themselves from any problems of air qualities that they breathe in or being contaminated by the people next to you. You never know, in the pandemic of COVID, the reason that people catch the COVID is because the person sitting next to you, whether he's or she is well or not well. But wearing the product that we make, hopefully, will help to reduce that risk for the person who wear them. So this is a normal everyday wear for fashion purposes.
Well, it seems like you've hit the bullseye on this new innovative product that you'll be sharing with the market, and I hope everybody gets their hands on. And I'd like to thank you for your time with us today.
Thank you, Sue. Thank you for having me.
Now I'd like to introduce you to our second guest on the show, who is the Vice President of Pen Asia, Mrs. Chariporn. Welcome to our show, Mrs. Chariporn.
Thank you for your invitation.
No problem at all. Okay, Mrs. Chariporn, can you please introduce yourself to our viewers, please?
Okay. I am a Vice President of Pen Asia company. I help Mr. Jimmy Ye on the administration and finance part.
Okay, so you're the numbers girl looking after all the finances.
Yes.
Okay, so then that brings me to my next question. Given that the last fiscal year was a terrible one for all stakeholders and economies worldwide, how did your company come up with this idea, and where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Okay. Actually, since Mr. Jimmy Ye was mentioned that our originally of the business that we do the sportwear, innerwear, so now because of the COVID, we expand our product line into the medical wear. What we have been produced is the washable medical gown and the washable face mask, which is a eco-friendly product. So we are expanding more marketing channel, like outlets, online channel to serve the people who work from home. And we are also planning to do some more vending machine that for the customer to have an easy access to get our product easily. By doing these kind of things, we hope that we can make the company more growth in this medical wear.
Okay, so Mr. Jimmy earlier mentioned about the 7 Plus. Could you tell us a little bit more about this, how it started and what it is exactly?
Okay, actually with the 7 Plus brand, also with the blockchain technology, it will make the financial traceability, transparency, so we are confident to have a better future performance in this business.
Okay, and where do you see yourself as a company in 10 years?
Actually, because of the COVID-19, we have, whether we have vaccine or coming, we still have to stay with the new normal lifestyle. So with the outlet going with our partner that Mr. Jimmy mentioned, so we can also produce the athleisure wear to match with our new normal lifestyle.
Okay, so your products will be available worldwide, or is it just in Thailand?
Actually, both Thailand and worldwide.
Okay, so big big plans ahead
Yes,
for your
of
company.
course. Our advantage is because we are like a one-stop shopping place for the customer. We can turn the fabric into the garment, so the customer can get the product right away.
That's good. So say our viewers are interested and they want to purchase your products, where would they go? Which channel should they try to reach out to?
Okay, actually, you can find more information on the website www.7plus.com.
Okay. Well, thank you for spending your time with us today, Mr. Thiraphon.
Okay, thank you.
Well, this is definitely some new innovative ideas that we've heard from Pen Asia's president and vice president today. So implementing blockchain and with apparel, definitely something I think you should all be interested in. Well, thank you for your time today and looking forward to the next session with you all.